Dandava,
And
Dandava's
pranam, morning
Dandava.
obeisances.
Morning obeisances, evening obeisances. And we have to speak a little quietly because it's early in the morning and devotees are around. We disturbed the public the other day, but we don't want to disturb the devotees as well. Hare Krishna. So, dear devotees, oh, someone's in the mountains. Look at that. Muktinath. Got a picture in the mountains. Muktinath Prabhu. Is that the Himalayas, the last day before Muktinath?
Yes,
Is that
Maharaj. That's exactly that spot.
Jai? So somehow the Himalayas call us. There we are. This is the last day for us before we came to Muktinath, and we walked down to Muktinath from a pass. The pass was 4,500 meters high, something like that. Jai. Now you see the fastest way of travel in the material world is by the mind. So we just traveled to the Himalayas, to that place of pilgrimage, by the grace of Muktinath Das Prabhu, showing us our journey to Muktinath. All right, wonderful to have you all here. And as you can see, I'm not alone. We've got some Latvian representation here, but in Hungary. So we'll come to this shortly. They both have some contributions for you, for us, not just for you. In the meantime, let us begin as we should. And first of all, can I just ask, is the audio okay?
It's perfect.
Oh, okay. So let us begin our mini Vandana as we do. I think most of you, all of you by now. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuttapat Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavascha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagan Ragatan Vitantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Harijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitam Cha Om Gyan Timirakasya Gyananta Shalakaya Chakshurannalitam Jaina Tasmai Shri Gurave Namo Mahavaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratajay Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. And today is Jagannath Ratha Yatra Day. And oh well, today or tomorrow. Okay. In India, today is the Jagannath Yatra Day. And it's probably still a little early, but I expect that 100% of us, all of us here, we will be searching for the link of where is the live broadcast. And yesterday, when we searched, you searched yesterday, and apparently there's now several places to do a live broadcast, not just one place. It used to be a search to find that one place. So on the television in India, for as long as I know, they've dedicated a day, one channel for one day for the Rath Yatra festival. So on national television in India, you can join to the Rath Yatra as well as the 1 million plus people who attend the actual pilgrimage. They go there, attend the festival on this day. So as well as now the population of India, all of us can share in the live broadcast, as it were, by seeing on Facebook and YouTube and the web, I mean, a website, different websites. So I think we'll all be looking and seeing, and for some of us, well, for must be all of us, we'll be wondering what really is going on, because however many times we've seen, been there, and watched with Gurudev, still it's a great mystery of the dancing of the deities as they come from their throne in the Jagannath temple out to their carts. And by the way, just a quick question. Is Chintamani in Puri? No, you're not. Yes, you are. No, you're not.
I just
It's a
got
big
here.
smile.
Jai, 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 Jai. There's the sea beach.
That's my pen.
But what did you just say? What did you say?
I said I'm here in Puri. I just arrived, and there's the beach.
Oh, there's the beach. Okay, I was looking for the carts. Okay, everything in Puri is auspicious, and the beach is auspicious. Because Mahaprabhu, he told after the bathing Haridas Thakur, that this ocean, now the sea has become a great place of pilgrimage. So Gurudev, Srila Govinda, Srila Gurudev, he told that actually all the salt water, it's connected, and all the seas, they are now holy by the grace of the bathing of Haridas Thakur by Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri. But still, we'll keep some special remembrance of the beach, sea beach, as Gurudev would say, sea beach, Puri sea beach. That the Puri ocean, the ocean there is extra special. But for all of you living near the sea, and that means most of you, anyone's in Tomsk, that'll be a little bit far away. But I can't, I wonder who's there. Oh, Bangkok's a little far away. Oh no, they can get to the sea from Bangkok. Anyhow, dear devotees, the sea everywhere is holy. So when we go to the sea, we must remember Jagannath Puri, we must remember and we must remember Haridas Thakur, Nama Acharya Shila Haridas Thakur. And the Ratha Yatra day, the Ratha Yatra festival, it's all about chanting the holy name and worshipping the Lord, giving ourselves to the Lord. And Vrindavan, who is the Lord? What is his highest aspect? Vrindavan, in Vrindavan, Krishna of Vrindavan. Not even Krishna in other places, but Krishna of Vrindavan. So anyway, we are very much remembering Gundicha Marjana, and the devotees here and everywhere, no doubt, have been doing something extra on Gundicha Marjana. Not only symbolic, but cleaning the temples of the Lord around the world. And in the process, cleaning the temple is cleaning the heart. This is something we heard to get us motivated from our very first days arriving in the temple, completely new. Yes, cleaning the temple is cleaning the heart. Clean. Oh. So all of you with clean hearts after cleaning the temple, then the whole principle behind it is that to clean our heart is so important in order to invite the Lord to really come and sit in our heart. So I'm sure you've all been reading lots and hearing lots. And the Jagannath Rath Yatra Festival, with its message and everything else, one thing we can say everywhere where we hear about the Jagannath Festival, then and now, is it is a joyful time. And somebody may have told you that Krishna consciousness is very happy thing. It is joyful. Read Chaitanya Charitamrita. Hear the message of Gurudev and Guru. The Krishna consciousness is a joyful path to a joyful destination from not such a joyful, full of epidemic, famine, war. No, we don't have any of that. But then we'll add to the list. birth, death, old age, disease. Oh dear. So anyhow, here we are. It's this time of the Ratha Yatra festival. And really it is a happy time for devotees, but it's somehow a happy mood that spreads from Jagannath, from Mahaprabhu, from the pastimes all over. And now, as we mentioned at the very beginning, the ability to watch live, to have an eye into Jagannath Puri, then now it's not only those who are within the vicinity of the temple, but we can feel through the television, through radio, we can watch live, see some recordings, and we can also be a little infected by the joy of the Leela of the Lord, and like the mass chanting of the names of the Lord, the enthusiasm to participate, to pull the chariot of God. So we think now we can get some joy because we have the television, so we can see. But remember, throughout Chaitanya Charitamrita, throughout the songs of all of Vrindavan Das Thakur, in the Sri Hari Basari song, and throughout Bhaktivinoda Thakur's songs, Narottam Das Thakur's songs, Guru Maharaj's, Gurudev's, we see that the kirtan, sometimes say the kirtan, resounded to the edge of the universe. The whole universe was purified by some activity of especially the kirtan of Mahaprabhu, those kirtans that took place. And now we can see in our mundane way, means we are not only mundane, we're getting some heart feeling, but through this mundane instrument of television, then we can see, oh, it is possible in one place that so many other places can be affected, and affected in a bad way when there's something very bad happens and then broadcast, but affected in a good way. And the creation isn't meant just for bad news. The creation is meant for good news. And the good news is we can go home, especially now in this human body. So a little reminder that all kirtan, all sankirtan, all devotional activity has its effect, not just locally for those who directly participate, but that effect goes everywhere. So please continue with kirtan. Please continue with chanting the holy name and the glories of the holy name. Sriman Mahaprabhu can't be wrong. Haridas Thakur can't be wrong. Veda Vyas can't be wrong. Vrindavan Das Thakur cannot be wrong. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami can't be wrong. Guru Maharaj can't be wrong. Srila Saraswati can't be wrong. Gurudev Srila Prabhupada. The one message, and you can take it elsewhere to the great reformers of the Christianity and other faiths. Chant the holy name, the holy name, the holy name. So here we are with the Jagannath Rath Yatra, just about, well, it is taking place, but Jagannath hasn't yet got in his cart, as it were, but we'll all be with our ears and eyes open to share the program. And we'll be also looking to see if there's anybody we know. We always look to see on the broadcast any of our devotees are there. And some years our devotees have had a banner, two people holding a stick. Amidst all the chaos, they're trying to hold up a banner, Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Navadi, and with some success and with some failure. So all is a mixed thing. And we heard yesterday, actually, in the Brazil Zoom, Prafulla Krishna, he was giving some first-hand sharing of being there in the Jagannath Rath Yatra and the enthusiasm in the crowd. And he's tall and strong. Everyone who knows him knows he's not small and weak. He's the opposite. He's tall and strong. And he was saying But I was fearing for my life. and but then he also said, and the old women who are getting all crushed and everything, said they're all very tough, but they're trying to climb on him to get out of like the squash, which is so. I mean, there's some disadvantage to being tall as well. People are trying to climb onto you as a refuge from the enthusiasm of the pure devotees who are trying to get to pull that rope. We will look with generous vision. But we will look with generous vision because one of the big pulls, as it were, is to pull the chariot, all the chariots, but it's told that who pulls the chariot of Lord Jagannath, who is able to pull that rope, then they will not take another birth. So this is a very good pull, a very good attraction for people to come, because in India, everybody knows we've got another birth waiting for us in general. And in India, however, whatever they do, somehow everyone knows they've got some karma waiting behind for all these things we do in this world. And for many, it's the guilty conscience karma that we've done wrong. We are doing this and doing that, so I shall go and get clean. But even for the pious persons of the general material world, they know that everything we do has a reaction. And so, in this way, all walks of life in India, in the mundane sense, they're very attracted to the idea we won't have to take birth again. But for the devotee, this is not the attraction for coming to Puri. For the devotee, the attraction is particularly Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela. The Lord, the Jagannath Ratha Yatra is very glorious, it's very grand, but without Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, without the kirtan as ordained by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, without doing the various activities connected with Jagannath, but connected with devotional life that Mahaprabhu has given, then we are sort of going along following tradition, following some thing that you do when a festival comes along. But by the grace of Mahaprabhu, by the grace of the devotees, by the grace of our masters, then we've got some idea, some perspective about what's taking place in Puri, and we've got the prescription of what to do when we go there. It's not just going to Puri and doing some nonsense, being happy and then going in front of the cart and being happy after doing nonsense. It is quite a different environment. All right. And by the way, let's just quickly jump to Chintamani's screen. Maybe Leela Moy can keep us on the main screen. At the moment, I'm seeing Leela Moy, but maybe you can highlight. Can you not highlight? Who's got the controls? Highlight Chintamani's screen so that we can.
It's already highlighted.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that Mahaprabhu looked like Leela Mahaprabhu. There we are. Anyway, those, if you can't see the highlights, then please go to the other view or flick whatever instrument you're on, flick through and see. On Chintamani's screen, there is Shri Shri Nitai Chaitanya Dev. So this is our deities. Okay, Gurudev's deities. They're in Puridam. Shri Shri Nitai Chaitanya Dev. Jai Shri Shri Nitai Chaitanya Dev. Ki Jai. And we think that they can't see us because we are using internet, so we can see them and they can't see us, but we are sure they can also see us. And here The devotees are seeing, oh, the devotees are seeing us. So why not that the Lord can see us? So yes, Shri Nitai Chaitanya, when we come in front of the deity, we should always be thinking that the Lord is seeing me, especially here. And we are not impersonal, we are personal. So this is the sweet temple which amazingly manifests in this small garden with the L-shaped ashram to the right and behind. And you can see it's early morning. That's why there's a gathering there. And maybe 7:30 in the morning. I think. This is the marble stones, marble decoration. Just do one parikrama for us. Oh, you are doing, okay, we're all doing parikrama around the deities and around Tulsi. So with our head on the ground, with our doing parikrama with our head, let's walk around. Okay, it all looks very, very familiar. There you are. We are seeing some savor opportunity for you, Chintamani. Hare Krishna. And always there is savor for servitors, by the way. Servitors, they see what is needed and they do that. And servitors will ask what is needed and do that. And this way, as Gurudev would give the sweet example about the football, because Gurudev, he did like to play more savor, okay? Gurudev did like to play football before he came to the temple. And so before he came to the temple, he played football, and Gurudev gave that example that the football is always coming to the feet of the good football player. Everyone's passing to that. Somehow everyone's passing to the good player because he's going to score the goal. As he's the one who's going to be successful in getting the ball to the goal. So he said this about savor, that one who's good at savor, one who's willing for savor, then savor will come to them. This is, by the way, we've come to Puri, and this is the pathway that links from the temple, the back of the temple, which is here, and links through this gate out of the back to the only building on the other side of the road. This, oh, not this one. This building, the only building on the other side of the road. Before, we were the first building on that side. And now, as you see, there are so many guest houses and commercial places. But ours is the sweet Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Mata. This is Seva Ashram, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, and looking nice, decorated with colorful saris. There you are. Oh, look at that, decorated with many colorful saris, not just one or two. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it's Ratha Yatra time. No doubt the place is full, and it looks to me to be newly painted. Oh, that's an interesting color. All right. Good. The place is looking live. Oh, look at that. Now, about this color scheme, that Jagannath Puri is transcendental, and our ashram is transcendental. And I know at least one devotee is probably very happy to see this. We should take a screenshot or take a photograph, Chintamani, and send it to Mohanananda Prabhu. He'll be happy to see. Jai Shila Guru Maharaj ki Jai, Jai Gurudev ki Jai. Govinda, Govinda. All right, Chintamani. Oops.
I'm here
You
with
can show-
Keshav Maharaj, the Acharya here. It's Madhusudan Maharaj. Can you?
Dandavat Keshava Maharaj, Keshava Prabhu,
Dandavat,
Govinda, Govinda.
You coming from Puri?
It's me, Mahananda.
Ratha Yatra?
by mind and by heart. Yes.
You okay? You okay?
Dandavat Maharaj.
Dandavat. Okay.
Yes,
Good to see you. I'll
Prabhu,
talk to you
going
soon.
on by the grace of Gurudev.
He's running around. He's got all
Okay,
his seva.
thank you for the surprise visit to our ashram. And you can also let him know that I'm very happy to see the place looking so nice. I am to see it looks newly painted. It's being maintained. We're very pleased to see that. All right. So don't distract us with your camera. We'll come and join you presently when there's no earthquake taking place. Otherwise, now we're a little jumpy. All right. Many thanks, Chintamani. So we have been transported to Puri, and for all of our family who go to Puri, of course, it's inseparable from our sweet Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat, the beautiful and small temple, but sweet temple of Sri Sri Nitai Chaitanya Dev, where we were just now. And then the ashram building just behind, Sevak Bhavan, I'm pretty sure is the right name for it. And that ashram building now is the ground floor plus 1, 2, 3. So if you're American, you say four. Anyway, the Americans count differently than other people, where they have the ground floor, first floor, second floor, third floor. The Americans have first floor on the ground, then second, third floor. So anyway, it's 4 stories tall and has many rooms and accommodation for many more than 2 times the number of rooms, because you can fit a lot of people into one room. So also a good example. There's usually 2, in most of those rooms, there are 2 beds, but the room is large enough to put more people. So you can easily put on the floor with mat like this, very simply, more people in the room. And each room has a bathroom. So that is extremely helpful because you need bathrooms. Funnily enough, we need bathrooms. And India can be surprisingly short of bathrooms in many places, which does make adjusting to the environment very awkward sometimes. Hare Krishna. I leave the rest to you. All right. So the Jagannath Puri Ratha Yatra is taking place today, and it is just in a very brief summary because there are or shall be many things to read about Ratha Yatra. In summary, it's Krishna going to Vrindavan, sometimes considered coming from Dwarka, sometimes considered coming from Kurukshetra, but Krishna, like the royal Krishna, is coming home to Vrindavan and coming to be in the sweet environment of informality, of the rule of love, beauty, charm, intimacy, all of these things, as opposed to the environment of the rule of the kingly Krishna, the royal Krishna, with many entourages. And well, just by saying that, we can understand that it is very happy time for Krishna, very happy time for the residents of Vrindavan. And it's a very happy time. Full stop. Period. Like that. That is the very nature of the Jagannath Ratha Yatra. And just, we'll find out who gets unhappy in a few days' time when it's the Hera Panchami, a day that all the ladies in particular, I know we're not in body conscious, but all the ladies love to hear the story of Hera Panchami because it's the time when Lakshmi Devi starts to get nervous that Krishna is not coming home. He said he's only going to go away. He took permission to go and visit Vrindavan, but he's not coming back. So Lakshmi Devi, she follows after Krishna, after Jagannath Krishna, to the Gundicha temple. And outside the Gundicha temple, then she and her maid servants, the ladies, they find those responsible for taking Krishna away and not bringing him back, means the strong Gaudas, they're called, and the servitors of Jagannath. Today you'll see how strongly built many of those men are. They are the ones who carry Jagannath, you see, taking the Lord of the universe, carrying him step by step to the cart and carrying him from the cart into the Gundicha temple, the destination. Anyway, the maid servants of Lakshmi Devi, on behalf of Lakshmi Devi, they arrest and bind these big men. And so these ladies, they arrest and bind and hurl abuse at them. This is written in it's recorded, it's in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. And so especially the ladies, but actually everyone loves to relish this pastime. It's so relatable. And they're chastising the servitors of Jagannath, Krishna's servitors, being good chastisement for not bringing him home soon. And so everyone's joyful at Ratha Yatra, except maybe Lakshmi Devi, who now going to be in separation from Krishna. So lots of different aspects of the Leela, which has been exposed to us by Mahaprabhu, by Krishnadas Kaviraj, by Guru Maharaj, Gurudev, as we say, by our great masters. And so today's Rath Yatra time. But it's not only some festival time in Puri. There are many festivals all over the world taking place in the homes. It's actually a very beautiful time that in our home to be part of the festival, which makes the Rath Yatra festival, it brings it into our home. We're able to keep that mood. Give me one. Hey Govinda. But also, just now we're here in Hungary, and today, being Rath Yatra Day, is the day they chose to inaugurate the ashram here. And the official name of the ashram, Sri Saraswati Sridhar. Okay, Sri Saraswati Sridhar Govinda Seva Kunda. It's the official name of the ashram, and a little bit long, as Gurudev sometimes would say about Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Krishna Nushila Nasanga, the name, a long name. But in short, and outside on the wall, I mean on the gate, so that everyone can see, a nice sign, it simply says Sri Govinda Ashram. Yeah, so it becomes abbreviated. So here, having a festival for Rath Yatra, but actually here the festivals for Rath Yatra and the inauguration of the ashram here 2 years ago, and in honor of the devotees who, headed by Kanu Priya Devi Rasi, have maintained and running, developing programs here very sweetly. And we've been now, this is day 3 of programs here, and house programs, and in the park, Sankirtan, like this, some festival taking place here. And reminder too, it was the Jagannath Rath Yatra Day, 1942, which is actually the day that Srila Gurudev made the official inauguration, as it were, of Sri Chaitanya Saraswati in Nagari. So 1942, my mathematics not so good, 83 years, quite a long time. And 2 years ago, this ashram began. And yes, okay, other things took place this day too. And in California, we do have Kali Kadamba and other devotees, Kali Kadamba, Abhinav Sundar Prabhu, and we've got young Ananda Krishna, who I thought I was going to meet here, saw his pictures, and then we discovered that, oh no, he was going from here to California, but not oh no, our loss here, and oh good, the gain of the devotees in California, because they are preparing for their festival. So it's already a festival, I heard, in preparation for the festival. And there, I heard, with pickaxe in hand, making a new pathway to go up to the top of the hill in remembrance of Srila Gurudev's going there. They did have festivals, I think last year also, on the top of the hill, which is the property of the temple. By the way, property of the ashram. It's not just the ashram building, but the hill is property. And there on the top, they've made a structure which is a temple, but it is technically, the domes come off, etc., because of zoning, this and the other. They have to adjust to the environment, harmonize with the environment. And so they will have, as part of the festival, programs on the top of the hill with Giriraj, the Raj, the king of mountains, Giri, on the ashrams, the Seva ashrams, own mountain. And to help that happen, they're making a new path going up the hill. But I don't know much more about it than that. So let us come to Kelly. Kelly Kadamba, would you like, oh, don't look sad, be happy. Share with us some of the joy of the activities there. Kindly, humbly, we are asking, we wish to draw some nectar from you. Hare Krishna.
Dandavats, all the devotees. Well, yeah, like you were saying, there's a lot going on here in preparation for the Govinda Mela. And actually, Gauranga Sunda from San Jose, he's residing here at the moment. So he's actually going to be taken on a palanquin during the Govinda Mela to the top of the hill as well.
I was trying to think which devotees Gauranga Sunda. Now,
No.
then you say he's going to be taken on a palanquin. Oh my goodness. Okay.
So
We'll help everybody out here. I'm helping myself out here. The deity, not
the
this is
deity.
not okay.
The deity, yeah. So at the moment they're reconstructing the palanquin, and like you say, the roads being weeded, and then there's another path being made for the devotees' convenience, and new fences are being made, flags, Shanangis sewing around the clock for the deities' outfits. There's upgrades going on to the facilities, tents have gone up. So there's a lot going on here, and the devotees are very enthusiastically waiting for the devotee guests to arrive from around the world. So yeah, we're feeling very fortunate to be here, and as usual, the devotees are very affectionate and making us feel very embarrassed by their showers of affection.
Very embarrassed with the showers of affection. Oh, okay. And
Well, that's kind of the news here.
okay. Beautiful. We've got a touch of the preparations. And as anyone in Jagannath Puri also knows, it's not just a festival day. And anyone who's been to any major festival, any festivals knows, then there's always a build up to the festival. And so, all these things. And then the Adivas day, which is specifically the day before the festival, then everyone should try to do something, wherever they are, should try to do something little extra in preparation. And in the temples, in the dhams, all these places. And of course, that preparation is not just, oh, the day before, we're going to have a festival tomorrow. There's lots of things to get ready for that. And as the British say, I take off my hat to all of those who make these festivals successful, because we know what it takes, and okay. You need one person to oversee, to manage, to coordinate, but who is being coordinated? They're volunteers, they're devotees, they're coming to give their energy, and the atmosphere of giving together is also very sweet and healthy. Savor, savor, savor. Savor is life.
And Raj, we can't think of a festival day without being reminded of Navadeep, and you were actually the central person there for all of us, coordinating all of the festival activities, the planning, accommodating the devotees on behalf of Srila Gurudev, coordinating transport, decorations, and basically making the festival so wonderful for all of us to come and participate in and try and do some savor. So it's definitely, oh, 1 second. Jeevana has just arrived.
Coming to
Look,
interrupt
here
your
is an example
I'm
of
very happy.
Oh my gosh, the beautiful Hungary, right? Hungary devotees. Are they in Hungary?
They're hungry. Give them a bird.
You-
They're this is what Madhumita made for the evening.
devotee. Thank you very much.
Gluten,
Thank you very
vegetarian, gluten,
Oh my
vegan. Even the mayonnaise
So-
is vegan, just so you know.
That's what I was saying about the affection of the devotees here.
Jai even a happy surprise.
Right.
And
this-
Sunday, we're waking up the devotees. Is that coming from outside? No, it's okay. We don't want. Sorry, I need to be. We need to be a little quiet. Oh, they're quiet. I need to be a little quiet.
Looks light. Isn't it daytime there? Could be like
Oh, it looks lighter on the video. Yeah, but actually, it's like before sunrise.
Yeah.
It's 4:30 in the morning or something like that.
That's a lot of-
4:43.
Madhusudan Maharaj time.
Yeah, middle of the day practically for him.
Yeah, you're the middle of the day. You're the middle. What? Middle of the day?
Uh,
You're in the evening.
Yeah, I was saying if it's 5 in the morning, it's almost middle of the day for you because you've already been up so long.
Well, this is the Vaishnava's generosity of how many people attended the program today? Oh, 750, when it was really just a few less. So anyway, this is the Vaishnava's expression of generosity. But it was Gurudev. Gurudev, he was up early and expecting everyone to be up early, and everyone who knows him knows it. And the Gurudev never slept into 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. What to speak of 10 a.m. Or things like this. Never. Only in time of actual major sickness was Gurudev still laying down what to speak of being asleep. He would be up early. And actually yesterday, devotees were asking me, what was it like a day with Gurudev? And really, I'd be up with Srila Gurudev in the morning before Mangalarti. Every morning, that's when he's bright and ready to do. That means before all the management things of the day and all the things that come, then it's the time when he wants to hear the correspondence, wants to just catch up with everything that's going on with the devotees and with the savor, and just sometimes it was correspondence, but many times it was just to be there with him in that quiet time. Be there with him means ready if he wants to send messages or reply to things, or just to discuss like what's taking place. But 3:45, 4:45 in the morning was like regular to go to Gurudev, and then the arati happening, and like the northern hemisphere where we are, especially in the summer, it gets light early. It gets light early, and we very much follow the sunlight time. So winter would be a little bit, summer earlier. And early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. And ladies too, by the way. Makes a person, now is the modern world, makes a person, because anyway. Hare Krishna. So very happy to have a touch of SoCal in the preparations for the festivals there. Today we are just sharing festival mood and so many things because of the Gundicha festival. I'm sure you've been cleaning in SoCal as well as I'm sure everywhere. Devotees have been cleaning their temples. And if they just have a motor car, then they can consider the car belongs to the Lord and clean their car.
Oh,
So whatever environment you are in, you can think it is the Lord's environment. I should make it clean. But above all, to clean our hearts, to invite the Lord to come in our hearts. Okay, so yes, Jivanadi, we are in Hungary at the second, we explained just now, second anniversary of the inauguration of the ashram here, and headed by Kanupriya Devidasi and Vishaka Devidasi, overseeing everything and coming here very regularly. And the community of devotees all participating to make things run. And we also have Namapriya Devidasi, who is very instrumental to help things, especially the early time. She was here for 6 months. She's from Latvia. And so she's come, and also from Latvia we have Budaran, who this side of me, and they've both come with something in their pockets. So should we ask them what they've got to share with us all? Okay, I'm asking. Now please share. So here, Namapriya, she's an energetic young, responsible lady. She's got a full-time job and she uses every moment of her holidays by doing service somewhere with the devotees.
Good morning, good evening, Dhanavats, devotees. Happy to see your faces. And Maharaj is very generous, saying that I'm utilizing every moment in service. No, it's far from that. Every vacation. No, I have also I'm not that good. Maharaj is very generous, but today I am more thinking about how wealthy we are. And in relation to the inauguration festival of this beautiful, very beautiful ashram near Budapest. And Maharaj already mentioned about Kanupriya Didi, who's taking care about everything here. And actually, she sold her house to have this center, to buy the property and offer an oasis for our family, for our worldwide family here in Hungary. And actually, in these 2 years, so many devotees have taken some longer or shorter shelter here in the ashram, and happily, like really happy times being with each other, and how wealthy we are that we have each other thanks to our Gurudev, Guru Maharaj, who also, not who, but and our mat was established on this day. So yes, I'm just thinking how wealthy I am able to come here, and how wealthy we are. We have our family all over the world. We can go to any country, any city. If there is a center, if there are devotees, we can just meet up and we will know what's gonna take place. We will feel that nothing changes, only externally, but we will know what mood we are in, what songs we sing, what bhajans what prayers we sing and say. So I'm in that mood more today, and I'm thinking also how we should support if there are centers where we live nearby, how generous and how selfless devotees are to maintain these centers, for us to have this opportunity to come together in these centers and these walls and these buildings, and to have each other's association in remembrance of our gurus. So how wealthy we are. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. And as we say in English, hear, hear. I mean, really, we must appreciate the treasure that Srila Gurudev has given, Srila Guru Maharaj has given, our masters have given. Is that a plural of oasis? Any, more than one oasis, an oasis in many places around. I mean, really, because their inspiration to represent them, we are all inspired to represent them, and an ashram is a perfect opportunity to give a focal point for devotees, for service. And Udaran Prabhu coming from Latvia also, they're both from the Riga area, not exactly Riga necessarily, but Riga area. Udaran Prabhu, few words, please, if you're happy to.
Well, I just so the notes, all the devotees, I just can repeat that I said on the Brazilian Zoom yesterday. So please excuse the Brazilian devotees, and I will not say anything new. So I think, yeah, yesterday was Gundicha Marjana festival, and we were cleaning the temple here. And what is the main thing why we are doing this? This just because we need to clean our hearts. But the main thing for me and the cleaning of my heart is to be with the devotees. So this is the most important thing. When we are with the devotees, when we are ready to serve, then everything else is going from our hearts. It is cleaning, and we are feeling this happiness of spiritual life, of spiritual mood, and just to be with our family, it is this very happy time. So yeah, this is my little contribution.
Hare Krishna. And the contribution, which is the essence of our devotional life, everywhere is stressed. Association with devotees, association with devotees, association with devotees. And Indulekha Devirasi is in another of our ashrams, and she's in Sweet Lake City. And we did see Gauranga Sundar just now, but now the curtain closed. Or was it your thumbnail? I'm not sure. Anyhow, it was not. Indulekha, please share a word or two. It was Gundicha Marjanam with you today, today.
Yeah, we were all here at the temple, and Mahaprabhu was real. It was not a picture. He was here, but he went to sleep now. And it's 9 o'clock, almost here. And yeah, and just recently all the devotees left, and we were cleaning, and here is
Dandavat.
Where are you
And
at?
many. You're not just giving Dandavat to me, but to many.
Oh, Jai. Well, I do. I give my dandavats to you all there. Where are you guys at? Where are you at right now?
We're in Hungary, and everyone is all over the world.
Jai.
I'm in
Awesome.
Puri.
Huh? Who's in Puri?
Chintamani Devi Ratha is in Jagannath Puri. She just arrived.
Oh
And her enthusiasm is overflowing.
Oh my God, this is so beautiful.
Jai. Yes, Indulekha, tell us. So, and?
Oh. So, we were all cleaning all day. And I personally washed the windows and a bunch of other stuff. But everybody was doing so much, and we were just cleaning and taking prasadam and cleaning again. And can you see me? Anyway, it was great.
It was great. Okay, we got 3 words to sum up the day. That sounds wonderful also. It was great. All right, beautiful. And so, Kumkum Devirasi, you're seated quietly in your chair, your famous chair. Looks very comfortable. So, Kumkum Devi, would you like to share something? I know you've always got many things, a whole library to share of experience, a library of experience, as well as a library quotations. But kindly, if you've got something for us today,
My Dandabat, to all of the Vaishnavas, it's so very pleasing to see everyone and to hear about all of these pastimes and particularly to see Jagannath Puri. Thank you very much, Chintamani Didi, and the devotees there. And also to hear you speak, Maharaj, about Lord Jagannath and about Ratha Yatra is very sweet. In reading about this pastime, it's so high. The topics are so high. So the only solution is to continue to hear about them from the Vaishnavas so that we can learn how to approach this understanding. And I think we're just about out of time, but I found something in Dignity of the Divine Servitor, where Gurudev is explaining about the great attitude of the relationship between Gadadhar Pandit and Mahaprabhu, and how Mahaprabhu is appreciating him so much. I could read that if we're not in too much of a rush.
please do read it, because we've not had directly any words also today yet from our master. So please do read it, and we are all very eager to hear.
All right. I find this particular passage very helpful in knowing how to approach these very high pastimes, which will be going on for a few days now. And this one is on, let's see, page 5. And Gurudev is telling about the shloka of Srila Guru Maharaj. The English is the lotus feet of Gadadhar Pandit are our sole treasure. He resided by the ocean of Vipralamba, which was manifest by his life and soul, Lord Gauranga, who took everything from him. Mahaprabhu was suffering separation from Krishna, and his feelings of separation were so intense that sometimes his body became elongated, sometimes he retracted his limbs like a tortoise, and sometimes his joints became separated. So Mahaprabhu, Shri Krishna himself, suffered intense separation from Krishna, and he was enlivened by hearing topics about Lord Krishna from Gadadhar Pandit. When a person is in intense grief, what does he do? He becomes blinded by his grief, and he cannot decide how he will find some peace, so he drinks alcohol. Sri Gadadhar Pandit provided such intoxication for Mahaprabhu by enlivening him with the intoxicating topics of Srimad Bhagavatam. This is how he served the Lord of his heart. And how are Gadadhar Pandit's own feelings of separation? He is seeing that his beloved Lord is in front of him, and his Lord is suffering so intensely that he is becoming unconscious now and then. All the 8 symptoms of separation can be seen in his body, such as perspiring, trembling, tears, becoming stunned, changing of bodily color, etc. But there is nothing he can do about it. Lamenting this, continuous floods of tears flowed from his eyes. Whenever Gadadhar Pandit read the Bhagavatam, he became so mad with feelings of separation from Krishna that his tears would wash away the letters on the page. The proof of this is when Srinivasacharya came to him to study Srimad Bhagavatam, Gadadhar Pandit told him, "My dear son, when I was reading Bhagavatam to Mahaprabhu, all the letters in my book were washed away. Therefore, I cannot now read to you from this book. Please find a book somewhere. Mahaprabhu instructed me in my dream, saying you were coming, but you need to have a book. I have memorized everything, but you need a book also." Gadadhar Pandit thus worshipped the Bhagavatam with his tears. Is it necessary to have any ingredients to worship? One's own tears are the best ingredients. The lotus feet of this Gadadhar Pandit are our ultimate destination. Our worshipable deities are Gaur Gadadhar, and the supreme demonstration of their Vipralamba was seen in Nilachala Dham.
Beautiful. What an intense way to finish our back to basics, actually. And it was Gadadhar Pandit and Bhaktivinoda Thakur's disappearance a couple of days ago. And then we have the Gundicha Marjanam, and today, wherever we are in the world, but on what the day today, then you know what day you're on. Then we've got the Ratha Yatra, the festival. And that temple of Gadadhar Pandit, where Gadadhar Pandit read to Mahaprabhu, that exact place is there in Puri. We go there, and it's so close to our ashram where we were seeing the deities of Shri Nitai Chaitanya Dev. And the deity in Gadadhar Pandit's ashram is the deity he worshipped, Tota Gopinath. And that deity is famous that he sat down when Gadadhar Pandit was aged, so that Gadadhar Pandit could continue to worship him and garland him each morning, because he was unable any longer to reach high to the tall deity. And he was, anyhow, so the deity himself sat down. That deity of Gadadhar Pandit is there, and the building, it feels like it's 500 years old. That's what I can say, certainly. I can't verify absolutely everything, but the deity and the place, etc., is all fully verified. This is the place of Gadadhar Pandit, and so close to our temple. And again, when we go on parikrama and on pilgrimages, so that we can get encouragement in the line of Gurudev, Guru Maharaj, the line of the Panchatattva means of Gadadhar Pandit, the line of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. This is our wealth of pilgrimage, that we can be in the association of devotees and hear what our predecessor acharyas have given us, and not just go to do anything and everything that the public do, but we will be only going to places related and in remembrance of our master. Hare Krishna, and other places nearby our temple, very close to our temple, as well as the Tota Gopinath temple and Gadadhar's temple, is the Bhajan Kutir of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur on the Chatak Parvat, also the Samadhi Mandir, of the actual Samadhi Mandir, the Samadhi place of Srila Haridas Thakur, close to our temple. Bhajan places of Raghunath Das Goswami, when he came to Puri and stayed with Mahaprabhu, and of so many of the Parshads, the eternal associates of the Lord, all within, I was going to say a stone's throw, but we won't do anything as violent as that, all within conch blowing, shell hearing distance from our Sri Chaitanya Saraswati. Well, if you have a fairly loud conch. Hare Krishna. All right, so dear devotees, and I also saw a message from Sevarupa that Prema Sindhu Prabhu there is somewhere in the crowd. We'll be looking for the devotees today. We will be looking and seeing if we can see any of our team there doing Sankirtan in front of the Jagannath, Baladeva, and Subhadra carts. And by the grace of devotees visiting Puri, also we got some photos of the preparation. All the carts now have the canopies on them of their various colors, and the excitement is building up. And we'll be watching, and we'll all be watching together. And may each of us get inspiration wherever we are from Mahaprabhu's example of the following of the Jagannath Rath Yatra festival. So with all the different festivals all over the world, different gatherings, wherever there's a gathering of devotees, it's a festival. So every day is a festival in Sri Chaitanya Saraswati for those who participate. So everybody participate. Chant Hare Krishna. Be happy and keep your head at the lotus feet of Gurudev, Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Srila Gokishoras Bhavi Mata, Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur, and all of our line, our grand line, the Rupa Nuga Sangha. So let us keep our heads safely under that umbrella, as Gurudev would say, and continue to chant Hare Krishna, and you will be happy, and you will be happy, and you will be happy. Something like this. Jai Om Vishnu Pachila Gurudeva, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. And Jai Om Vishnu Pachila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rock of Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnu Pad Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Nup Guru Bhagavad Ki Jai. Shri Balare Subhadra Jagannath Ki Jai. Shri Nitai Chaitanya Dev Ki Jai. Jai Shri Tota Gopinath Ki Jai. Jai Shri Gambhir, the place of Mahaprabhu's residence there. Ki Jai. Jai Shri Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Shri Siddha Bokul, the tree that he used to chant under. Siddha Bokul, perfected Bokul tree, which gives beautiful, gently fragrant, heavenly flowers, with fragrance so heavenly. Shri Siddha Bokul Ki Jai. And Jai Srila Haridas Thakur Samadhi Mandir Ki Jai. Shri Jagannath Ratha Yatra Ki Jai. Jai Shri Gundicha Mandir Ki Jai. And many places along the way from the Jagannath temple to Gundicha that we'll be seeing or hearing about. We have to see by hearing because now many buildings are there. But the beautiful gardens that Mahaprabhu saw, that Jagannath saw, and that still exist, but hidden by the buildings from our external view. All these auspicious places. Jai. And Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's appearance place, so important, right on that route, the appearance place of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. All the assembled Vaishnavas Ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda Ki Jai, the present day Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Acharya Vrind Ki Jai, Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai, Nitai Gaur Premanandi Hari. Vanchakaupatrubhyascha Kripasindhubhya evcha Patitanam Pavane Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo.
Jai Srila Bhakti Ranjan Mathusura Maharaj Ki
Jai, all the assembled Vaishnavas Ki Jai, and our seniors Kumkum Devi Dasi, Jivana Didi, and all our devotees here present. Nitai Gaur and Prema Sindhu. But he's not online with Prema Sindhu there in Jagannath Puri. He's tall. We'll look for him in the crowd. Nitai Gaur Premanand. Hare Hare. Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. Have a special day. Chant Hare Krishna. Be happy. We'll see you soon. Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, I have one short question.
Yes. This is Radha. Yes, Radha Sundari voice.
And all the devotees. So I was on the home program yesterday, and someone mentioned that there was a 2 Gadadhar in Chaitanya Charitamrita, and I tried to find and I couldn't. Can you please say yes or no? Proof if this is true. There is 2 Gadadhar Pandit, or like 2 Gadadhar mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita. And I always thought that there is only one Gadadhar who was with Mahaprabhu.
2
and then Gadadhar. Yeah, one was sent to preach in Navadvip, and another was from the Panchatattva, his close Kshetra Sannyas Gadadhar.
The answer is yes, there are 2 Gadadhars. There's Gadadhar Pandit and Gadadhar Das. And Gadadhar Pandit of the Panchatattva, he's the one who took Kshetra Sannyas and stayed in Jagannath Puri.
Thank you.
And Gadadhar Das, I would just have to do some homework to confirm details about him. But yes, there is Gadadhar Das and there is Gadadhar Pandit. Yes. So the answer is yes.
Thank you.
But extra details, we need to.
We will read Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Beautiful. Okay, any excuse to read Chaitanya Charitamrita? And really, we don't need an excuse. We are hungry to read it every day. Find out what happens next. Even if we read it many times, we always feel it's new and perhaps something may be different this time. Anyhow, dear devotees, you all have this experience, and whatever we read, It's the best thing we read. Abhinava, is that an Abhinava Sundar here I see? Oh, yes, Abhinava Sundar making a final appearance just as before. Happy to know you're there and to be in your presence, Prabhu, and to each of you one by one by one. Amra Ashchi, we are coming. Govinda Govinda. Govinda.